So if you haven't watched my trail etiquette video yet, you should, because otherwise you'll be doing stuff like this.
What?
One long, angry line later.
Okay!
Looks like it's all ours. It's that big rock on the left there. Pretty dope spot.
Nice.
There's a spot I didn't stay at last time because it was going to be rainy and windy the next morning and a very unprotected spot, but we got it this time. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
So the original plan was to go to the Big Sur area for this trip, but after checking road condition information, I found out that there are 2 landslides on Highway 1 right now in that area that we were planning to go to. And unfortunately, those 2 landslides are just a mile before the turnoff for where you go up into the mountains for most of the dispersed camping in that area. And the detour to get around that slide kind of forces you to not drive along the coast the whole way, which is kind of the point of doing that drive. I mean, that's the scenic route. I was here in Mendocino National Forest back in October, and I didn't get to camp at this particular spot because the forecast for the next morning was going to be really windy and rainy, and it was. You can check it out in the previous video. I'll put the link up in the top right corner for you. So this is a little bit of redemption. I wouldn't call this spot epic per se, but it's a pretty nice spot.
So one of the viewers turned me onto these. These are called grip sticks, and if you've been living under a rock like apparently I have, well, you don't know what this is. You know regular chip clips, right? They kind of come apart sometimes when a bag of chips is rolling around the back of your truck. Well, check this thing out. You just fold the bag over and you slide it over, and it like literally seals it up tight. So way better than a regular chip clip. I finally got some. Thank you to the gentleman who pointed these out to me. Over 10 million sold, and I'm finally one of them, and I'm glad I bought them. If you want these, I'll drop a link down in the description below. Not very good at this. Two for one.
One debt to society later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
And the cheese, I mean, you just throw on top, right?
Yep.
Wendy's style.
Yep.
They had canned Wendy's chili, but
Oh, really?
It was $7 a can, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, $7 a can.
Eventually.
Oh, then.
That was too fast, man. The water's not even boiling. Do it again. Do it over. Damn you, Rock. That's going in the video for sure. Yeah, I don't even remember what brand it is.
We're not going to get the whole thing, right?
No. Dude, you know what? I am doing the whole thing. Hormel. Oh, they give you a recipe for chili back. Old, my eyes are bad. Combine warm Hormel chili with 2 to 3 cups cooked elbow macaroni and shredded cheese. That's exactly what we're doing, John.
Oh, wow.
I'm like Nostradamus. No, it's non-stick pan, man. Come on. Why you use metal utensil on non-stick pan, John?
Oh, I thought you were for the pasta.
No, I have the strainer.
Oh.
We'll need that. Why, John? Metal utensil. You grew up in Chinese kitchen. It doesn't fit in there? It does, right? Like barely.
Barely.
That's all you need. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay, this is mine.
If you want to eat crunchy ass pasta, go for it.
I mean, at least with the dishes, we don't have to with all the utensils, we just quick rinse and then wash it, right? We don't need to really wash it.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna throw them away.
Okay.
So keep watching and subscribing, because I don't know how to wash dishes, and we just keep throwing the stuff away. Oh, that looks nice right now.
Yeah.
Come out. Behave. Come out without getting all over me. There's that noise you're gonna have tomorrow morning. What is Hormel Chili's slogan? They must have a slogan.
Because we love it, we live it, we are Chili Nation.
The whole thing, or like
That's the whole thing.
the whole thing is the slogan?
Yeah.
Because we what?
Because we love it, we live it, we are Chili Nation.
All right. So we're gonna enjoy our Hormel chili mac that looks like a 10-year-old cooked it on the stove because her parents let him play with the stove. Then we'll catch up with you guys. Hormel chili. I forget the slogan.
Because we love it, we live it, we are Chili Nation.
We are Chili Nation. So I think a couple of you guys know and followed along that I injured my middle finger on my right hand pretty badly at the end of February, if I remember right. I was working on my Forerunner, had my hand in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I basically lopped off like the tip of it, like the whole nail bed was gone, and about I don't know, like a third of an inch of the tip of the middle finger, like just gone. Like it wasn't really sever, like it didn't slice off clean. It was like basically like smashed off, so there was nothing left to save. So the doctor did this really crazy procedure where he cut open a flap on my palm right here. So I'm using one hand because I'm holding this chili mat bowl, and used that flap to sew the missing tip of the middle finger to that flap. Left it there like that for 3 weeks, for those to kind of grow together, to use that skin, right, to graft it from the palm of my hand. And I asked him when he did that, I was like, don't people normally graft skin from like other parts of the body, like the thigh or something like that? And the doctor says to me, and I swear to God, he says, do you really want skin from your butt on your finger? And I said, no, you're probably right. So we did that. It's called I think a lateral thenar flap, if I'm even pronouncing those words correctly. Really old procedure, but I just never heard of it before. So the skin fused together after 3 weeks. He then cut that flap away, stitched up the palm, and then stitched up that flap around the finger and basically recreated a fingertip. And it's not 100% yet. There's still a little bit of swelling. The nail bed is still like reforming. My nail looks, I know you can't see it right now, but my nail is like pretty messed up looking, and it's only like halfway long. But I basically have the full length of my finger again, and it's been a few weeks now, but I can pretty much use my hand for like normal everyday tasks now. So it's nice to be able to like go on a trip like this again, where I can actually, use my right hand, because for a while, like, I was using my left hand, which is not my dominant hand, and I really was struggling to do like everything. I should feel blessed that like they were able to reconstruct it for me, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to go on a trip again. So hopefully more trips coming soon, hopefully longer ones rather than just a one-nighter. It's just really hard living where we live in the San Francisco Bay Area to get out to anywhere less than like 3-4 hours away for a drive. So like, I think next time we're gonna try to hit up Tahoe National Forest. If you guys have heard of Lake Tahoe before, it's obviously around Lake Tahoe. But quite a lot of fire roads, trails there, and dispersed camping. So hopefully we'll be able to go out there for a couple nights. So tomorrow the plan is we're just going to run a couple trails up here and maybe head back around noon or so, because it's roughly a 3.5 hour drive for us, to and back. And we're going to be going through some pretty cool areas, right? You've been through there before. Can't remember the names of the towns right now. St. Helena, Yountville, Napa, obviously. Yeah. If you've never driven through that area, it's a pretty beautiful drive. Obviously it's on paved roads and highways and stuff, but it's still a nice drive. A lot of like little art galleries, wineries, obviously, restaurants. One of the most famous restaurants I think in the world is out there, called French Laundry, if you guys have heard of it before. Unfortunately, his little like takeout place, it's called Ad Hoc Addendum, that does like fried chicken and stuff, is not open on Sundays. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I won't be able to stop and grab any of that. But we'll roll through town, and maybe if there's something interesting, we'll stop and check it out. Maybe grab a bite there to eat, find something good.
That's really a good idea.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never asked the price. I hit the molly ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swiped it once without thinking twice. Cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. And I'm grinding, money on my mind. And I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind, yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Where the hell did we park? So, had to stop down the hill at Dunkin' Donuts to grab some coffee to get some caffeine in me because somebody, namely me, forgot the coffee filter. So we didn't even do breakfast at the campsite this morning. We're gonna head into this little town called Calistoga and check out this Creole restaurant and grab a bite to eat there. So I will see you guys when we get down into Calistoga. So yeah, this was not overlanding, but that's okay, and we both had a great time. You don't always have the opportunity to have several days off to go on an epic journey. Sometimes these quick trips are just a ticket. You know how it feels great to stretch your legs after a long drive? Well, this was mental wellness stretching. What matters the most is finding that one thing that helps you remember that the world isn't so bad, that life is pretty great, and that it's critical to make the time to do that thing. Even if you can only get away for a day or even a few hours. Only you can do that for yourself. June was Men's Mental Health Month. So to all my brothers out there, I don't know all of you, but I hope you are well. I showed Emma this stupid short video of this like little baby. It's not like little, I don't know how old, dude. I'm not good with that kids kind of stuff. But old enough that they were sitting there and trying to put on a sock, right? Yeah. Like already had one sock on, trying to put on the other sock, and like just couldn't do it. Like super struggling. And he gets like pissed and throws the sock across the room and starts like, you know, like shaking his fist down like this, like having a total tantrum. And all I could think of, and we were both laughing, and all I could think of was, that's me.